Okay, I don't want to sound like those YouTubers in 2016. They'd be like, "Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video." But I'm just gonna be quick with this. I'm RJ, and this is what I think about Pokemon Champions on the Switch. Also, disclaimer: I use heavy profanity, and I really don't care. I know what you're gonna say. What's Pokemon Champions? That's what you sound like. Well, Pokemon Champions is based off Pokemon battling from the original Pokemon games, which is either double battles or single battles, ranked or non-ranked. Before Pokemon Champions was ever even thought of, there was a website called Pokemon Showdown, which was, well, exactly Pokemon Champions, but unofficial. It just had battling for double battles, single battles, triple battles, and a lot of other formats, which was used in competitive play and which helped a lot of competitive players practice their teams for the official tournaments. What you see me doing here is using Whimsicott or Ninetales, a Alolan form, as my two setups. Now, how would this go is I would set up with a Roarveil, which physical and special attacks are halved, or I would use Whimsicott to set up a different terrain so I can adapt and so I can be more flexible. How VGC works in official play is that there's double battles, which has teams of 4, but you have 6 in total. Now, you can use those last 2 slots to adapt or change your team a little bit depending on the opponent team. Now, with the opponent's team, you know nothing about him but the Pokemon they're using and their types. You don't know what items, you don't know what the strategy is, you don't know their abilities, you don't know their moves, but that's on you. You are supposed to adapt, guess, etc., etc. There are types of Pokemon that you can bring to the battle, which are called, I guess, restricted Pokemon, which are technically classified as legendaries or mythicals, box legendaries, tomato, Kuna Matata, shit like that. There's also gimics, depending on which type of game you're picking. Like in Pokemon X and Y, they came out with Mega Evolutions. Sun and Moon, they came out with Z moves. Sword and Shield, they came out with Dynamax, which I say is pretty good. And in the latest game, Scarlet and Violet, Terrestrialization, shit like that. Now, in this video, we're just gonna go over Mega Evolutions and Z moves. But if this goes good, I might go for Dynamax and Terrestrialization in the next video. Now, how Z moves work is that they're an all-out move used by the Pokemon via trainer. There's 2 types of Z moves. There's specialized Z moves that are used for specific Pokemon or specific Pokemon groups, or just regular Z moves just used by a specific type of move. Now, the specific Z moves are like the Tapu Koko MZ, Incineroar MZ, Primarina MZ, used by specific Pokemon, but by the normal Z crystals, that's what they're called. They are used like Icy MZ, Grassy MZ, Fire MZ, Water MZ. They are used by type of moves. Now, Mega Evolution is a totally different story. Mega Evolution can change the typing, stats, or ability of the Pokemon. Now, let's go for Garchomp for the stats part. Now, Mega Garchomp, when Mega Evolved, will gain some attack, actually a lot of special attack, and actually lose speed. Now, I don't know the reason why they don't give him more speed, because really in competitive play, it is actually better to use non-Mega Garchomp besides Mega Garchomp, because speed is what it's built for. Physical attacking what it's built for. But no, it gave him special attack, which nobody uses, but he has some special moves, so I guess it works. Changing it a little bit, I guess that works, but I guess giving him like a little boost in attack is kind of good, but again, it's not worth it because there's really better Mega Evolution. Now, for the type changing example for Mega Evolution, let's go to Gyarados. Now, when they Mega Evolve, will actually change their flying type for a dark type. Now this might be better for competitive play because, well, water and flying doesn't go together if you're going against an electric type. So maybe turn that quad weakness into a secondary weakness, and you can already pop off like a G, because it would actually change the ability too into Mold Breaker. Now what Mold Breaker does, they don't give a fuck about your ability. They don't give a shit about what your ability does. Oh, you have Incineroar? It has Intimidate? Wrong. It doesn't even affect me, bitch. And that's how it really works. Okay, also, I'm just gonna use my Fuecoco drawing as, like, the picture for, like, the rest of this video, because I don't really care anymore. But I'm still gonna explain everything. Jeez, get off my back, mom. Fuck. Alright, let's go for abilities now, and I'm gonna use Gengar as our test subject. Now for Gengar, it goes from Levitate or Curse Body to Shadow Tag. Now this is very broken for competitive play, because if you don't know what Shadow Tag does, it keeps the other opponent's Pokemon in, and I think you can switch it out with your other Pokemon. Now, how it works and how people are using it. Let's go for Wolfie Glick, probably the best player in VGC. He uses it for Parasong, which in 3 turns your Pokemon will faint. You can also switch this out for like other stuff, but he used Parasong, and I think he used Lapras to do the Parasong. But there's other Pokemon, like I already suggested. Mold Breaker with Gyarados. With Charizard X has Drought, and Charizard Y. No, I'm sorry. Charizard Y has Drought, and Charizard X, which turns into Fire Dragon, which everybody wanted. He gets Tough Claws, which I think that's bullshit. And he should get something else, like Dragon Eyes, or what's that other ability? Oh right, Solar Power, which the regular Charizard without the Mega Evolution gets. That's kind of bullshit, and I think they're just trying to piss me off. But that's really it for this video. I hope you guys liked it with my ranting and all that. Still, I'm not sorry about the profanity, and I just want to give a shout out to my friend Joel, who's been doing this YouTube stuff for a while. Shout out to him. He's low-key the GOAT, and I probably wouldn't do this without him actually posting. So thank you, and everyone have a good night. I don't care, I'm tired.